They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. The Lions called their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's another Vikings first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Minnesota.
They'll run it. This is Scott. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll get this out to his running back. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown there.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
Lions nothing.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 8-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Williams in motion. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go. 180.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point drop. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to get into the end zone. For the moment, it's 2 points, but there's a flag down on the field. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
And they're on the 19-yard line.
start on the ground. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
To the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll swing this out to Montgomery. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On fourth down, Goff. That's going to be caught. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd and 7. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get forward for about a yard. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play. 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Gain of 15 yards.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The Vikings will line up.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. 14. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Value 1. Cut. 180.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught downfield by Tesla. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. His kick is good. And the Lions can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that kick will help extend the lead, but remember, Mike, it's still a one-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner, so both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
Price now to return it, and he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Cut. 76. Black 20.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
What's up?
Goff to throw on 1st down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, he did all he good to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
16 yards on the
I can appreciate the idea of keeping the play alive, right? Giving as much time as possible to your targets to uncover downfield. But you also have to play to your strengths. You got to know the type of player that you are. In this case, doesn't have quite enough speed to get away and probably should have just thrown it away.
This one complete. It's to Slaw. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. It is a big play there for the Lions. An even 40 yards.
10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10.
Hard ball, hard ball. We go set up, set.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And this will be incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver.
Brings up second and 10.
It's second down.
We go set up. We're good, we're good. Like 20. 5, 5, 5. Set.
Goff to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Detroit.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Cut. Like, cut.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and
Hey, 76.
keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Set.
Throwing on second down. Goff on the run to the right. This one not quite on target. Let him too much, and that one falls incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
To Slaw, the man in motion.
Set.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the first down. Good execution of the double pass.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
2. We go set up. Set.
Here's Goff. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Price now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Their own 24-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
And downs up beyond the 40-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Mason to start the fourth. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Down the right sideline. And he will score. Game on. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now McCarthy. And he will find the end zone. The two-point conversion added on. Now that deficit is only 4.
22.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Hey, Scout, 120. What's up?
From the gun on third down, it's gone. He's got his man complete. That's to Slav. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
A
37.
big one here in the fourth quarter. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Third, they need 8. Laporta in motion. They'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
On second down, it's Gibbs. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score again. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game.
The kicker on for the
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Price now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Vikings first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. There's Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
First down, Vikings.
Here's first down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That is hauled in at the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
He'll swing that out wide, and he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful, and game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. That scored too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that